Good morning, my Taurians. How are you cutie pies doing? We are doing your reading today. Thursday, right? It is Thursday. I'm like one day behind this week. Yes, it is 9:04 a.m. Central Standard Time. We are doing your reading. So I am doing bonus reads on Sunday. Top 3 viewed, highest signs. And as always, Taurus, thank you for being here and supporting me. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. And for all my new viewers, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And if you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. Our main deck is Tarot of the Mystical Moments. Clarifying deck today is Tarot of the Abyss. 6 of Pentacles, your energy. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. What's going on? Let's just get into it and let's find out. Oh, the links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. I think Tarot of the Abyss is there. I think it is. I think it is. I may have accidentally deleted it and somebody messaged me or put in the YouTube comments over the weekend, and I realized it isn't in there. I've been lying to you guys. I might still be lying to you guys. I have to check that out. All right, but it's called Tarot of the Abyss. All right. How does it say tarots? All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Taurus, know a Taurus. Feel like being a Taurus. Well, Taurus, I am always glad you're here, which means you can be a Taurus and this resonates, or you can be dealing with a Taurus and can resonate. You can be like a Virgo. You could be a Gemini. You could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn. And you might find you are the main story and the Taurus is the cross watcher. All right, general energy for my Taurians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One more. Okay. It's saying shuffle again. I shall. Ooh, am I to argue? All right. Get up here, guys. Get up here. Okay, that's good. All right, general energy for my Taurians. General energy for my Taurians. What are the collective messages? What are the collective messages? I realize my chair is so far back. I was picking cards up on the floor. What are the collective messages for my Taurians? Collective messages. He's... Taurus, you pulled the yes card. What? Ace of Swords, upright, clarity. Aha, I know what to do. This is the one. Brand new beginning, clear on what you need to do, feeling really good, key to your own happiness, all the knowledge you need. Yes, yes, yes. That's an amazing card. What is influencing the Ace of Swords? What is influencing the Ace of Swords? It feels like a new idea. The Knight of Swords is running with that idea, like all these thoughts in your head, getting that momentum going. What is influencing the Ace of Swords? I mean, it could be something as small as, I don't want to say small because it's pretty huge, but you know where you get an idea for a vacation and all of a sudden you get all excited? That's like the Knight of Swords and Ace of Swords. No momentum or real plannings behind it, but the energy's there. What's influencing the Ace of Swords? The 10, oh, well, okay then. 10 of Cups reverse could be ending of a relationship, or it could just be ending of the stagnation, ending of unhappiness, ending of accepting unhappiness, or just that flat line. 10 of Cups reverse is, you know, it's a couple who weathered some storms and then they're looking at their rainbow, and maybe it's an ending of being in a storm with a couple, as a couple, and being like, I need a rainbow with or without you. Ace of Swords is, I'm going to go find it. Maybe in Hawaii. What's the reason for the reading, Taurus? What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? Why are we all here today? The Hierophant. There you are. Yeah, the Hierophant it's your major arcana card. It's in your energy, taking control. This feels like 10 of Cups reverse could be, I want to reiterate that. Some of you were actually in a relationship that caused you unhappiness, or a job that caused you unhappiness, or a friendship that caused you unhappiness. Some of you created the unhappiness in your head because we have an Ace of Swords here. What I mean by that is, look, when you go looking for problems that don't exist, you know, when you have too much time on your hands sometimes. But the 10 of Cups reverse, what you realize is, I'm just going to choose to be happy. I'm going to, whatever this is, you're leaving it behind and starting something new. Hierophant is feeling like you're in your energy again, feeling you again. What's in the past? And it could be a new relationship too. That's definitely there. Ace of Swords and Hierophant. What's in the past for my Taurians? What's in the past for my Taurians? What's in the past? The 5, it's your energy again. Taurus, you have some of the great, the Hierophant and the Empress is great major arcana, but you have a tough minor arcana. 5 of Pentacles is feeling out in the cold. And whatever this 10 of Cups reverse is, it had you feeling out in the cold, even if it's within your own home or within your own job or within your own self. That's a card of scarcity. That's a card of comparing yourself to others and falling short, not feeling good enough, not feeling brave enough, not feeling beautiful enough or handsome enough, thin enough, big enough, small enough, not feeling enough. That's what that card means. And whatever feeling not enough has caused you a 10 of Cups reverse, but this could be a new relationship revitalizing you. This could just be you. What is on Taurian's mind? What is on Taurus's mind? What is on the Taurus's mind? What is it? The 4 of Cups. Again, that goes with that 5 of Pentacles. And that feeling rejected. Both cards are feeling rejected. Both cards feeling isolated. Both cards feeling alone. Now, why is she standing out here? And what does she think? It's like she put herself in like the 8 of Swords, like that cage, for so long that she became that cage. If some people can have something really bad happen to them, and you can choose to deal with it and then get over it, or you can choose to let it become you, the feeling it was. So if it was a divorce, or if it was losing your job like 18 months ago or something, it could have even created this depression that has now become you. And 4 of Cups is feeling unable to change it, waiting for someone to come and like pull you up. And I feel on your mind is, especially with this 10 of Cups reverse, a lot of you were linked to somebody that made you feel like that. And on your mind, you're like, I'm tired of feeling out in the cold. I'm tired of this way of life. Okay, what is the near future? Still can't bolt it down if it's a new relationship. It feels like it's definitely the cards there, but this could definitely be within a Taurus. What is in the near future for my Taurians? Near future for my Taurians. Near future for my Taurians. What is it? The 6 of Pentacles reverse. And then there you go, the 9 of Pentacles. That's how you get into a 9 of Pentacles. It's all by choice. If you have to believe it before you achieve it energy. And if you want happiness, you have to choose to be happy. Even if you fake it till you make it, a kind of energy. If you want to not be out in the cold, then take yourself inside. I mean, the 5 of Pentacles, like I said, she's out in the cold, but is it because she can't go in, or is she waiting for an invitation to go in? And these people are so immersed with themselves, they're not worried about her. And maybe in your life or in your work, people are so immersed within themselves and their own money and their own security and their own happiness and their own stability that they're not looking at if you're okay. And 4 of Cups is, it's like, does anybody even care? I feel like I'm alone here. Well, you may be alone, but that's not the worst thing in the world to happen. So now this is the blank slate, the Ace of Swords, saying, maybe that alone and this 10 of Cups reversed and the 5 of Pentacles is really trying to wake you up and saying, hey, Taurus, you don't belong here. You don't belong in this job. You don't belong in this relationship. You don't belong in this life. So really, all these uncomfortable, unhappy feelings might be there for a reason. It's not that they're in your head, but maybe you're feeling them because you're in a situation that you don't belong in. And it's trying to tell you to wake up, Taurus, wake up. And so you can go where you do belong. And I'll tell you, the 6 of Pentacles reversed and a 5 of Pentacles, if this is a job, you've been settling for being highly underpaid and overskilled or overworked. This is not having enough money, or even if you have enough money, you could be having more money for what you're actually doing to get that money. It's definitely not 6 of Pentacles reverse. If it's money, it feels like money issues, to be honest, with the 5 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles reverse. And then you go and look at other people and they seem to be in their rainbow and they do seem to take these great vacations, and you're just trying to pay the milkman over here. Do people still have the milkman, or am I pulling something from 1918? No, but seriously, it's like some Taurians, that's definitely your life. And you want that happiness. You don't want to have to worry about when you go to the grocery store, oh, I got to pay rent too. It should not have to be a choice, paying for a roof over my head and paying for food in my body. Those two things should not have to go against each other, you know? And so there's definitely people worried about their money and their stability. And Ace of Swords, I feel honestly, is you getting innovative and pulling yourself out, because in every situation, Taurus, there's always a loophole, even if it doesn't seem like it. But in this reading, there's a loophole to get you to the Nine of Pentacles. And you may not like what I have to say, but it's probably, you have to pull yourself out of the situation. You are completely immersed with people who breadcrumb you or try to get away with giving you as little as possible, and you give them as much as you can. You have people who leave you stranded, and when you need them, where are they? Five of Pentacles, you feel like it's kind of like this girl just wants to go to the office Christmas party and they forgot her invitation over here. Ten of Cups reverse is trying to be okay with this energy and not, and then feeling bad that you're not okay with it. Or you might have people in your life, Taurus, telling you you should be okay with it. And you shouldn't argue with them for getting the short end of the stick. I mean, that's narcissistic breadcrumbing energies. They want you to be okay with it because they don't want you to change doing what you've been doing, because they're benefiting. Either way, this is your loophole right here. It's down. Ace of Swords, Hierophant. I think this is you being creative. This is you, if this is a job, saying I have to see what else is out there, because where I'm at right now, it's not cutting it for me. I'm living in a Four of Cups, Ten of Cups reverse, and a Five of Pentacles. It's not even like I'm getting anything out of this to make me want to stay. Why am I staying? What the heck? What the heck? You know? So Ace of Swords, Hierophant is, I think this is you relying on yourself. This is you now trusting yourself. This is you realizing you have a lot to give to any situation. But you've just been with the people who have been taking it for granted. For a lot of you, I'm feeling this could be within work. It could be relationship. It could be within family, like I said. But definitely it might even be within work. So I think this Ace of Swords and Hierophant, it might be time for you to branch off onto your own and having your own business. It might be time for you to put out resumes to see who else is hiring and go for that position you know you are damn well deserve. Because Nine of Pentacles is saying you're going to get it. Even if this is within your own company, stop helping other people out, and they're the ones who are rising and stepping on you to rise, you know? So yeah, that's where I'm feeling a Taurus is there's some big changes ahead, but it's needed changes, because you've been trying to stabilize the unstable over here. No more. All right, what is this Ace of Swords influenced by the Ten of Cups reverse? What is this? Ace of Swords influenced by the Ten of Cups reverse. Ace of Swords. See, there goes the Two of Cups. And then the Fool. And you know what's beautiful about this is, if this is job, if this is just certain friends and family, you might have a new relationship that might be highlighting this for you. You know, you might have a new relationship that says, Taurus, I don't understand why you're even there or why you're putting up with it. And you'll be like, I don't know why either. Sometimes it takes somebody to come along to say, why are you so sad, Buttercup? And you'll be like, I don't know. I don't know why I've been under here with my flamingo holding my umbrella. That's not a flamingo. A swan? I don't know. I don't know my birds. I don't know why I'm under here letting this hold my umbrella. I don't know why I'm out in the snow. What's with these weather elements? I'm not quite sure. Okay, what is the Ace of Swords influenced by the Ten of Cups reverse? Ace of Swords influenced by the Ten of Cups reverse. Yeah, look at that, the double reverse. Wanting to release yourself from something that's really been heavy, a heavy sword to bear, a heavy time to bear. It's been a heaviness in your life. Why the double reverse, Capricorn energy? Some of you, it's definitely a long-term marriage getting out of. Definitely. Yeah, in the Judgment reverse, this is a long time coming. You got the Judgment reverse and the Devil reverse. Both have wings. Both can't go anywhere. Even though, I mean, you think with wings, nothing can keep you there. But yet, you're keeping you there. And they know you'll keep you there. Why the Judgment reverse and the Devil reverse on the Ten of Cups reverse? And if this is a relationship, don't take, let's see real quick. There is your wings, more wings, but now you're upright and flying away from this. You're moving away from the sadness, moving away from the heartache, moving away from the people who took you for granted, undergave, over-received, and expected that should just be the way. If this was a relationship, this was a really hard relationship to be in. It is. Empress, yeah, look at your energy. The Empress reverse and the Three of Swords. I think no matter what you did, you couldn't make them happy. I don't think they knew how to make themselves happy, and they wanted you to do the unimaginable over here. So you had no choice but to walk away from this Nine of Wands reverse and the Lovers. And you were waiting forever for this tree to grow anything. But a tree will not bear fruit in rotten soil. And that's the one lesson you learn. And so here we are, Strength and Five of Swords reversed. You got rid of this psychopath. I only say psychopath because this kid truly looks like a psychopath. He looks like he likes torturing whatever's in that jar. So you may have had somebody who kind of did that with you. You were in their jar, and they can pull you out for fun times for them. Strength to walk away. And that takes a lot of courage to do this kind of change. Okay, what is the Hierophant reason for the reading? Why is the Hierophant here? Taurus energy, your energy, reason for the reading. Why is the Hierophant here? You are definitely writing your own story right now. The owl is telling this girl his story, and she cannot believe it. And she's like, I cannot believe you stabilized that bullshittery. I can't believe it. And the owl's like, believe it, sister, believe it. I do feel like what you are going through now, it's going to be a story for other people to hear. Some of you might literally be writing this. Others, it's figurative. You know, it's you're writing it. You're telling your story to others so they don't have to live through these pitfalls, even if it's your own kids. You know, what is the Hierophant reason for the reading? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? And the Three of Swords is a story of how much can a Taurus take. Apparently a lot before they decide to walk away. Three of Swords, a story of heartbreak. But there is a happy ending. That was going to go in a different direction. Yeah, Ace of Cups reverse and the Three of Swords. Always giving and never receiving. Ace of Cups reverse is, though, I feel like you poured everything out for other people, but you didn't leave anything over for yourself. And that caused your cup to run dry when you needed it for yourself. And you're never going to do that again. You don't have to do that. You don't have to give everything away to someone, you know? You have to give something. You like honesty and trust and loyalty, but you definitely are going to give everything away before you knew who you're dealing with. But even if you are married to someone, you're always going to keep who you are. You're never going to lose your identity. I feel like some of you lost your identity in a relationship. What is this Five of Pentacles in the past? Taurus, once again, Five of Pentacles in the past. And the Page of Swords. I'm really feeling some of you got connected to a relationship, while you were in this broken down marriage, maybe a broken down job that caused a lot of unhappiness. And this person really made you see the beauty of you. Because I feel like wherever you were, Taurus, you had this. And whoever you were with or whoever you were around, they didn't appreciate for what you could do. They wanted you to keep it hidden. And why they wanted you to keep it hidden? Because they didn't have that. And because they didn't want you to outshine them or outshow them. So they kept you suppressed. They kept you down. You know, it's kind of like they kept you small so they can feel tall energy. What is this Four Cups on your mind? Cancerian energy. Four Cups. Four Cups on. Okay. Nine of Wands. It came out sideways and the Death card. Nine of Wands is a fantastic card, but the way they do it in this imagery, I feel like, Taurus, you are the creature in this person's hand. I think they pulled you out for fun times. It kind of feels like that Five of Swords. Sometimes it could have been fun when they showered you with attention. And sometimes it was the attention that ended in a Three of Swords and an Ace of Cups reverse. Not much in between with this one. And then you have a Death card. It's the death there's a leaving of this relationship forever. It's also a death to the version of yourself that even allowed this in, to take the less than, to settle for what you don't want, to settle for being mistreated and abused and neglected. These cards are being neglected, emotionally neglected, physically neglected. And therefore, I don't think you even took care of yourself. And so I just feel like it's a death to that version of you. There's a stronger, healthier Taurus coming about now. Yeah, look at this. Where was that? It's interesting because this Page of Swords, see how she's just looking at the store? The store. You might be looking at a store. Looking at the star, but feeling like it's unachievable. Looking for a loophole, a way out of this type of life and feeling like it's unachievable. Looking for happiness, feeling like it's unachievable. And then what happens? The unachievable soon becomes achievable. Now you're reaching for it. She's out of her cage. It's no longer snowing. It's like good elements. Finally, we got some good weather. A little cloudy, but yeah, all the stars in the sky, and you realize they were always there. So now I feel like you are in a position to reach for your dreams. That's really what I'm feeling. Look at that. Came out 5 of Pentacles reverse. No longer feeling not good enough. No longer feeling not lovable enough or beautiful enough. You are enough because you are making sure you're enough within yourself first. So this 10 of Swords was necessary that created this justice. This justice was a karmic event to turn a Taurus from a 5 of Pentacles into the Magician. Now, to go from a 5 of Pentacles into the Magician, as you can imagine, is no easy feat, or everybody would be the Magician. I feel the only people who are allowed to be the Magician are the people who really earned it. See that dead tree that's coming from him? That was that Lovers at the bottom. You thought you needed that relationship because some of you, that's all you've known. It's been most of your life, or a job that you've had because they gave you a job when nobody else would. But it doesn't mean you need to be suppressed or take the abuse that you could be taking from coworkers or being overlooked, or there's countless reasons, people accept less than, many reasons. But to go from a 5 of Pentacles to a Magician is a very uncomfortable experience. It's a rough experience. There's a huge life lessons that had to be learned, which is why I think you are fully learning it. See this owl? This old man is looking at the owl. The owl was always within him. And so he's saying, he's now relying on himself. He learned from that situation, so he doesn't have to do it again. But I honestly feel some of you Taurians are definitely going to share your information with the public. This owl, this old man tells the owl tells the girl. It is a story of, it could be the story of telephone. No, I really feel like your story is going to be told as a precursor, or what not to do, or what... Let's say that what not to do, but you know what I mean? Some people, it's like when you see a young person who, probably all young people have the potential to become something or someone, but they get so busy in the mundane, or they get so busy in what kind of shoes I need. And that's a teenage thing. But maybe your story, and some teenager just might listen to say, make sure when you turn 40 years old, 50 years old, or 60 years old, you're not going to have those regrets of, I didn't pay attention in school. I didn't get that degree. Because if you don't choose your path in life, life will choose it for you. And it can be a very uncomfortable experience. Some of you Tauruses had life choose it for you. And somehow, some way, you overcame that lesson and you ended up here regardless. So it is, I think, and that leads you to your 9 of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling, some of you might be starting your own business. You may not even have a degree. Some of you could maybe didn't even finish school, but you might be own your business and start liking this, relying on yourself factor, realizing that you are more than the story that people told you who you're supposed to be, including yourself, Taurus. So yeah, let's go with the 6 of Pentacles reverse. And to start this story, you have to stop giving to the people who don't give back to you. Why the 6 of Pentacles reverse, my Taurians? Why the 6 of Pentacles reverse? And the 8 of Swords. When you give to people who don't give back to you, you're the one who's stuck in this cage. 8 of Swords and the Five of Pentacles are both. It's self-made cages that you put yourself into for people who don't appreciate what you're even doing for them and why you're even there. And I just feel like you're saying, you know, there's that Lover's reverse. There it is. But see, now it's reverse. Now you're giving up what has caused so much grief in your life. And see how this tree, this Lovers, that this connection you've been in where hasn't grown anything, he's taking that life lesson and he's not destroying it. This Magician is using that pain to turn it into something fantastic, which some of you, it is a book. It could be a screenplay. It could be a song. It could just, you could be going back to school and being a teacher, a healer, a nurse. You're taking your pain and transforming it into helping others. And that is a good thing. And that means no tear was wasted, you know, no energy was wasted if it's going to be transformed and turn you into a more stable Taurus, but also helping people along the way. And that's pretty fantastic. All right, my Taurians, you have a fantastic rest of your day and weekend, and I will see you cutie pies next week. Take care.